I like deals.
Hey guys and gals, as shown in the first part of the video, Darkwater Cavern will be our first farm of the video. This farm is focused more on raw gold than auction house. This place is ventured by Horde and Alliance alike, due to WarQuest, follower, dailies, and more. That being said, it will not hamper your farming. If anything, it will actually help, due to fast spawns for Necro Fins. The key item you are looking for, and as shown in the first part of the video, is Skeletal Hands. Greens and trash will add on to the total. Now when I did this farm, I made sure the first results is what you get, and that is 1,900 gold just from the hands. You got 18 of the greens, which is 1,001 gold with the trash in boxes. I got 6 lock boxes, and I got 11,242 auction house gold with 3,001 raw gold. For me, that is not bad at all when it comes to raw gold. Auction house is going to be low because this is current expansion, and current expansion greens are usually lower because everybody can get them, and that's what you're doing at the moment. I did this farm 3 more times, which means I did 3 more hours of this, and got an average of 3k plus when it comes to raw gold, with the lowest was 2.4. Now let me point out a few things. Skeletal hands are unique, so one can only be held at a time. So when you get a drop, get it, turn it into the turtle. The coordinates will be in the description to see where the turtle's at. Then loot the bag. Make sure you loot the bag because that could be a cause too as well that you won't get no skeletal hands. Bags range from 250 to 900 plus gold each. Now I showed y'all another spot for haunted coins, but those drop less compared to this. The average I was getting here was actually 3 to 4 per hour. Biggest thing to this farm is actually going to be RNG. Yes, there's a chance you might not even get nothing in an hour and be like, well, this farm sucks for me. Or you might be lucky and get 4 to 5 or more. Now, I can't control that. I can only show you the farm spot and say, hey, this could be amazing, or hey, this could be bad. Honestly, this is a flip because, again, RNG is the main factor in this farm, and I'm going to say right now there's a few ways you can actually go towards better for you, so let's actually go over that. First thing, make sure you don't have a cursed item. Trust me, a lot of people who do farms like this say, hey, I haven't got nothing. Turns out they have a coin or a hand in their bag. They're like, oh, I didn't know that. I remember I got one of these and I didn't even know I had it, and I was in a mythic plus. I was like, what was I doing? Because just taking so much damage, you're like, well, there's a buff. But anyways, guys, make sure you don't have one in your bags or anywhere because they're unique. I, for one, and I know a lot of people who love farming, just sitting there and bringing mobs to you and actually killing them that way. Well, this is not meant for a sit farm, guys. So if you're coming here thinking that you can actually sit down and just, hit a mob and boom and just sit there, you could, but it will take you a lot longer to get to gold. And to be honest with you, you need to always be killing. That's the number one rule here. Kill, kill, kill. Now, if you see a lot of players coming in that's on the same faction, that's perfect. And the reason why I say that is because the more people, the better. Which leads us to a second thing. And that's actually going to be bringing a group here. Now, I did say it wasn't a sit farm, but if you have a group here, y'all can literally sit in the middle of the room, kill everything, and they'll respawn. Now, you will have to go and, turn in your hand once you get it. But other than that, guys, it's just a very easy farm to do. You don't have to worry about it a lot here. And the last but not least is the biggest thing is pray to RNG Blizz gods. That's just the biggest thing you got to do when it comes to farms like this, because it's always either good or bad. Like, I never see someone who comes up and says, you know what, I got medium, it was good, it was decent. I always get people saying, it was amazing or it was, bad because they didn't get good RNG. And I apologize for that, guys. Don't worry, we got 2 more farms that are not based off of RNG. With that out of the way, the green and trash drops is actually going to be half of what you make from this total farm. So, I mean, if you're looking at it that way, this is actually going to be pretty decent when it comes to greens and trash. Now, you could get a lot more. You can get a lot more greens, a lot more lock boxes, so forth. But I'm not going to go back into it, but it's just about RNG, obviously. So, with that said, guys, remember, this is current patch. So, you're going to be actually seeing a lot of people, which is a good thing, because the more people, the more spawns that actually come about. Now, with that said, will there be, like, endless stuff that you can get, mounts, stuff like that here? No, you can't. It's just going to be raw gold, and that's about it. Maybe some chances of getting epics, which, range from anywhere from 15 to 100k. Who knows what you'll get, but good luck out there if you're going to be doing this farm. Let's move on to the second farm. The second spot shown is near Heimal. The Wall of Heimal is to be exact. This place is unique and, to be honest, almost instant respawn. As shown, you will be killing fungal and guards here in their restless battle of control. In this battle, you are the winner due to a few things. One, you are 120, they are at least 2 expansions behind. Raw gold is 1,266, which seems low, but we are not here for that. We are here for epics and rep. Now, these epics that drop off here are not raid epics, meaning they are actually more valuable than the raid epics that you get from Heimal, Black Foundry, so forth. But not too much. The one I got was actually a Primal Might, which in Wildhead does not have any data at all, which involves these mobs here. But trust me, it drops here as shown. According to Undermine, not a lot of servers have this item. It's because it's not a very common item. It's actually a pretty rare item to get. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not a T-Mog item. It's most likely just something that you can level up with. According to some history I can actually gather, it goes from 7k to all the way up to 150k. But I'm going to put it in the ballpark, probably around 20 to 30k, because this is an egg. This isn't actually nothing for T-Mog. And who wants to actually do basically, cells on WAD when it comes to tweaking? This is probably something that you're not going to actually keep. And to be honest with you, I don't think a lot of people are going to want to buy it. But I just want to pinpoint that this location that I'm showing you does drop epics here, and they're just not counted for. There's other things like shoulders and so forth that actually could go for a lot more. Plus, the blues are, to be honest with you, a little bit more than any other mob I've seen out of raids or actually dungeons. So give it a try, guys. But that's not all that's here. Now, I did a video a while back showing that there's some pets that you can get from the goblins here in this same zone, but you need rep. You need to actually, farm the rep, do all this stuff, but nobody has time for that. Like, literally, you don't want to sit there hours to do it, because who wants to actually do WAD stuff, right? But if you do this spot, try this spot out, say, you don't get nothing good, there's one thing you will get good at is rep. Now, to buy the pets that I showed you in the previous videos, which if you actually go check out the video, it will be in the description. It will show you how to get Apex crystals to go along with how to buy the pets and so forth. But that's for another video. Anyways, what you want to do here, okay, is go do the spot like I showed you. And what's going to happen is that within an hour, I got 2,196 fragments with 39 of the relics. That equals 40,900 total rep. You only need 42,000 to get max rep. You're more than golden in an hour. This is the best rep farm for this rep. So with that said, guys, try it out. I just suggest you do it because those pets do go up from 2k all the way up to 10k. And it depends on what server. If you get it to 25 level and so forth too as well. A lot of people don't want to farm this rep. This is why they're worth a little bit. Now with that said, guys, I do want to apologize right now if my voice is crackling. I don't know what happened during doing this recording. I actually just went out the voice. But with that said, we're still going to truck on and get to the farm 3. So let me know what you thought about this farm. Honestly, I think it has a lot of potential. If you bring a group here and you actually have a group and y'all just instant refarm everything, like literally just stand there, kill everything. Because if you notice, I don't know if it showed in the video, but if you notice, they instant respawn right when I turn my back. So that's pretty awesome, guys. And like always, if your RNG is better than mine, you're going to get better stuff than I will. And we got to remember too, guys, I do this while I'm actually keeping data, so it's not as fast as I could be. Alright, so the last thing before we go to the next farm is that there will be a macro in the description that will actually get you to instant turn in all that rep stuff, okay? Remember, you press 1, actually put 1 if you're going to do the first one quest, and then you put 2 if you're going to do the second quest. Very simple, 1 button press, just mouse over, so forth. Alright, let's get into the last farm. Alright guys, so the last farm is going to be something that's probably either known or just the first time getting to Nagistar and you don't know about it. But, I just thought I might actually show it on my channel because most likely someone already showed this video. But I will say that it's a decent spot and it will be no justice to you if I do not show you this spot ever. Now, this spot is actually going to be 0 gold. When I mean 0 gold, there's not going to be no gold dropping off the mobs. Now, I will say the greens are much here. I got 44 greens, and that including boxes. I had 13 boxes that dropped here. I will say right now for this spot, boxes are amazing. So if you want to farm boxes, this is a great spot. I mean, literally never seen that many boxes actually drop in an hour. I do want to say right now, with a total of that, with trash and everything else, I got 3,849 raw gold. Not the best in the game, but I will say it is there. And if you have a team, you can literally probably pull at least 7,000 gold per hour, if not more. And that's just the way it works when it comes to teams. Solo, you're going to get half of that because you're doing it by yourself, and you got to worry about other people tagging it and so forth. Now, I do want to say if you didn't sell the greens, you're going to get 24,592 auction house gold, but it's not worth that because it's current expansion greens. Like I always say, is that current expansion greens are not going to go for much unless they're like say 310 or something that just looks amazing as T-Mog. Until next expansion comes, then they'll actually be worth something. Look at Legion for a reference. Alright, so let's move on. I did get a bag of containing, which contained 3 of the strangest. I'm going to be honest with you right now, it can contain a lot of stuff. One time I got 12 Vantage runes. That was purely amazing, and you can make a lot of gold off it, but it's all random, and 1 an hour, it doesn't justify that you will get that at 1 an hour. It's just I got one. So with that said, guys, they do not drop any of the hands if you saw the first farm, so that's a negative. I mean, other than that, it's just raw gold here, guys. So let me know in the comment section, what do you think about these farms? I mean, they're not the best in the world. They're something different. They're decent. They're all different. So with that said, guys, if you enjoyed this video, if you want to see more of this stuff, if you want me to cover spots that you probably didn't know about or you do know about, let me know in the comments below. I always love doing videos of gold making. Remember, Gold Guide will actually be up Tuesday this time. It won't be up Thursday like it usually is. I usually have it Thursday or Wednesday. I don't know for sure, but we will be going in depth of gold making. Also, too, as well, I want to say thank you so much to Jonathan. Also, too, as well, to Catitude. Y'all people are amazing. Y'all are my Patreons. Y'all been made Patreons for a while. Remember, Patreon City is this week. Now, that's it, guys. Like always, please like, subscribe, and comment, and stay stashy.